Estoy en este sitio, se llama The Draper's Passion. No sé cómo se dice en español, es que no hay español acá en la explanación. Sin embargo, se llama... No hay traducción en Italia tampoco. Entonces, bueno, es como una pasión para proteger la ciudad en creo que es siglo XVI。咁呢個就係呢一度嘅其中一個以前嘅城堡嘅即係佢哋其中一個堡啦咁樣樣。咁呢個咧佢哋呢個名咧就叫做布行堡 The Draper's Passion。So right now like in front of the Draper's Passion, which is like quite famous, I think like in Brussels。咁應該喺呢度出名景點嚟啊！我頭先想查佢中文名咧，見到永 X 旅遊有介紹咁樣，但係佢都係用英文名啦，佢冇改中文名。咁bueno, hoy fue poco mal para mí, sin embargo ahora me siento mucho mejor. Por la mañana me siento un poco frustrada y también, no sé, creo que es como soy una frascada y es como un frascaco frascoso. Entonces, bueno, pero ahora todo bien. Creo que solamente es como un poco, como se dice, muchos sentimientos, muchas sensaciones recientemente y todavía no he logrado solución para muchos problemas. Entonces， 咁今日就有啲鳩流流咁樣啦。咁雖然我成日都係鳩流流同埋揩揩的咁樣，咁但係啦，咁都係狀態麻麻嘅情況啦。咁但係就總之出咗去第二度，跟住然後又翻咗嚟呢度，咁就喺呢一個城嘅山腳呢個即係佢哋開咗嘅一條路咁喺度行啦咁。So it's not a very good day for me, and but I mean I still came out all day. Like I managed to come out. It's just a little bit like not as my planning and not to my liking, but I mean I went off to another city and then I come back to Brussels, and now just like walking around like at the foothill of Mount Tampa, which is a very nice promenade actually like that they made here. 咁呢度其實好好行啦，好靚啦。咁呢個山腳咁你就圍住可以一路睇住舊城咁，然後就沿住呢一個舊嘅城牆啦，同埋就見到佢哋唔同嘅以前防守嘅呢啲堡壘啦咁就佢又即係有好多唔同嘅嘢啊，又有啲活動啊咁樣樣，咁係舒服好行嘅。咁如果你想嘅話咧，佢都有行山路徑係可以上山上邊啦，咁一路上到去上邊，佢哋有呢個城市嗰個英文字母嗰個位啦，同埋你又可以坐呢一個嘅纜車翻落嚟啊咁樣樣。咁所以即係呢個山其實係即係都開心，有啲似我哋太平山咁樣樣咯咁。Bueno, este sitio se llama Mount Tampa, es como una montaña pequeña acá en la ciudad de Brussels o de pueblo de Brussels, y hay como telecabina y también en como camina y la gente se puede caminar, se puede senderismo, hay como diferentes maneras para que pueda subir la montaña, y también se puede tomar telecabina y entonces también es muy bonito, es que es la vista del centro histórico y este también es como las murales del siglo XV o siglo XVI eso. Bueno, vamos a leer， 咁我哋就開始讀書啦。Let's get to the reading. Read to Resist Day 457. 當閱讀也是抗爭第457日。A Concise History of Hong Kong by John Carroll. 香港簡史從殖民地到特別行政區，著者高馬可，譯者林立偉。Could the British have played their cards any differently? The suggestion from some quarters in Britain to return the new territories but retain Hong Kong Island and Kowloon would have neither worked nor satisfied the Chinese government. The British might have argued that by international law, 1842 and 1860 treaties were still valid. But by now, Britain, which had long ceased to be an imperial power, was neither interested in nor capable of defending Hong Kong from China, where it had larger diplomatic and commercial interests to pursue. By the early 1960s, British investment in Hong Kong had dropped to less than half of what it had been in the early 1930s. In 1967, the British Treasury concluded that Hong Kong was no longer an economic asset for Britain. Nor could Britain have resisted China militarily. British planners had realized by the late 1950s that Hong Kong could not be defended from an attack by China. The naval dockyard was closed down in 1958, and shortly afterward, the local garrison was pared down to the minimum needed for internal security. In 1968, the British government announced that it would withdraw all British troops east of Suez by the end of 1971. In the same year, the Colonial Office became part of the Commonwealth Office, which in 1971 was subsumed by the Foreign and Commonwealth Office. From then on, British strategy was simply to hold off for as long as possible any PRC attempts to recover Hong Kong. 英國人手上的牌是否能有不同的打法？英國有些人建議只歸還新界，保留香港島和九龍，這主意是行不通的。中國政府也不會接受。英國可以說，按照國際法，1842年和1860年所簽的條約仍然有效。但在今時今日，如果中國打算強行收回香港，早已不是帝國主義強國的英國無意也無力阻止。而且他現在所着眼的是在中國身上獲得更大的外交和商業利益。到了1960年代初，英國在香港的投資已跌至不足1930年代的一半。英國財政部在1967年指，對英國來說，香港已不再是經濟資產。在軍事上，英國也無力抵抗中國。英國的規劃者早在1950年代末已知道，如果中國發動進攻，英國是守不住香港的。1958年，海軍船澳關閉，過了不久，駐港英軍才減至僅足以承擔內部保安任務的規模。英國政府在1968年宣布，會在1971年底前撤走蘇伊士運河以東的所有英軍。1966年，殖民地部併入聯邦事務部，再在1968年與外交部合併為外交及聯邦事務部。從此以後，英國的策略僅是盡量不要讓中國太早收回香港。Entonces esta es la lectura hoy. Se trata la polémica de Inglaterra en esta época entre los 70s y 80s y cuando conocieron que China quiso recibir a Hong Kong en 1997, la Inglaterra es como no tuvo idea cómo pudo retener a Hong Kong. Entonces es como la estrategia es para que solamente pudieron guardar a Hong Kong por el tiempo Mas Lago. See, it's interesting to read about this. It's just that like how like UK has already given up like at this time, and I'm always like very frustrated in a way when people now still tell me they think that China has a very strong military yeah。咁有時咧係好有趣嘅，即係譬如睇呢個歷史啦，咁你就見到其實英國佬一直咧都其實一路都唔覺得香港對佢有利益嘅，基本上即係然後嚟到呢個階段，其實佢已經開始放棄70-80年代，其實已經放棄咗即係保住香港啦，即係咁樣。咁但係我覺得好有趣嘅就係今時今日都依然仲繼續啦，即係我喺白人嘅地方生活，即係生活咗一輪啦，咁係即係會有啲supposedly 即係好關心呢啲嘢嘅人啦，即係會同我講即係中國嘅軍事好強啊，唔會夠佢打啊咁樣啦，咁但係對我嚟講係覺得咩啊？你講緊咩啊？點解好似我哋睇緊嘅嘢係即係完全係3個世界嘅，即係會同你即係平行時空啊，唔止係2個世界，即係咁樣。咁我就真係發現原來即係大外宣係真係好成功嘅，就係咁樣咯。So I think like maybe it's just like that the propaganda that China is doing outside of China is actually like as successful, if not more successful than what they were doing or what they have been doing in their own country. Entonces creo que es como China es un éxito en su propaganda para promover su poder. Sin embargo, de verdad no tiene el poder de militaria, de ejército. Ejército es como la gente occidental creían. Y por eso, no sé cómo se dice, es como el poder de China es solamente un mito, no es verdad, pero es como una historia de fantasma que es que mucha gente, muchísimas personas dicen eso y entonces toda la gente crean. Sin embargo, no es verdad. 係啦，咁而家就有少少，我覺得好似係即係嗰啲人傳人講鬼故咁咧，即係講好多，大家就信咗，好似係真好神秘啊咁樣樣。So I feel like it's like just a ghost story that's been like talked about so many times now, and people was just kind of like really believing that this is like a huge monster, you know, like maybe it's just like the Wizard of Oz, right? You know, everybody think that he's so great or whatever, but then it's just kind of like a small guy behind the curtain, you know. 係啦，咁所以係啊，我希望大家即係早日覺醒啦，即係知道其實呢啲所謂嘅佢嘅權力其實係嚟自大家即係想像出嚟，然後就賦予佢，而唔係佢真係咁勁咯，即係咁樣。Bueno, entonces, también es mi último día en Brasov. Por la mañana voy a Bucarest, el capital de Rumania, y voy a alojarme en Bucarest por 10 días. Como una semana y media, y después voy a otro país y también para preparar mi performance en Ucrania. 咁我聽日就會離開 Brasov 啦，布拉索夫呢度，咁我就會去羅馬尼亞嘅首都就係 Bucharest，咁就會喺 Bucharest 留大概10日到啦，個半禮拜啦，咁準備我烏克蘭嘅表演啦，咁跟住之後我就會去另一個國家，然後即係方便啲我入境烏克蘭咁樣，咁啊到時再同大家講啦，咁 So tomorrow I'm leaving Brasov and then I will be going to stay in Bucharest, the capital of Romania, for about like 10 days and then afterwards I would be in another country for me to get to Kiev easier, and so like I would be spending most of my time preparing for my performance and all that. Y también tengo trabajo y necesito quedarme en el alojamiento para trabajar y entonces es mejor para que pueda quedarme en un sitio en una ciudad por un tiempo largo。咁因為我其實仲有嘢做啦，我仲未做晒我啲翻譯嘅嘢啦，咁我就要認真地坐低做啦，咁所以我就比較好啲，即係去一個城市，然後留耐啲，咁就book 間好啲嘅 Airbnb， 咁就認真坐低做嘢啦，咁樣樣。呢度太多誘惑啦，咁。So because like here's too many temptations, like every day I want to go out and there are like different like beautiful natures, beautiful history and historical architecture and everything. So it's better for me, you know, like to go somewhere and stay for a longer time with a better B&B that I would just be, you know, like better in the sense that I can work in it, you know, because like the Airbnb here is so good, but it's just so relaxing and so chill, you know, like it's really not for working. Bueno, entonces nos vemos mañana. 咁所以今日就係咁啦，聽日再見。咁I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye, ciao.